whoever this person is in your life, do not feel bad for walking away from them. This person is a snake and possibly a narc, and they have been fooling you thus far, making you think that they are truly your friend or they're truly going to be there for you, and you've been so blindsided and caught up in memories or certain things that they had done for you in the past that you weren't realizing how toxic they are in your present day. This person could have just tried to humiliate you. This could be a person you're dating and they've been caught. Okay, you've caught this person red-handed. Whoever you're dealing with, they act like they give you the truth and nothing but the truth. And you know that is not the case. This person is two-faced. You guys could have trauma bonded. It's like too hard to be friends with this person at this point. It's like a conflict of interest, and you guys are walking away and feeling bad for walking away. Don't. I am here to give you the confirmation that you did the right thing. This person is a snake. This person is not your friend. Whoever this is that you were feeling bad for walking away from, don't, because this person is secretly envious. They are secretly jealous of you. And I know you're thinking, bestie, I don't like thinking that people are jealous of me. I already know. I already know. But this person has always been and is always going to be salty with you. So comment down below. I am marinating in self-care. I am a creative genius. I am galactic in every way. And even on my worst day, I am winning. This person that you thought you were friends with, you're realizing that they had been tolerating you, or that they didn't even care about you from Jump Street, or they found out that you were going to be cutting them off or walking away from them so they could be coming in trying to get the upper hand on you, okay? Whoever this is, they could be literally trying to get the upper hand, like, they're going to cut me off, I'm going to cut them off first. I can't. This person is trying to catch you off guard. They're always trying to surprise you because you are trying to make yourself essential. You are trying to take care of yourself. You are a born leader, and there's all these good things waiting for you around the bend, around the corner, but this person is in your way. You don't even know how you got here. You're just like, oh my gosh, how did I get here with this person? How did it get this bad? When did this take place? Why did I walk away sooner? So whoever I'm speaking to, you are feeling really bad. Like, oh my gosh, I feel bad that I had to let them go. I feel bad that I had to walk away, when this person has been reckless with your heart, reckless with how they speak about you. They've cut you off with no warning. They don't respect your time. They always play the victim. They are closed-minded, immature, and they're always finding sneaky ways to humiliate you. Okay, whoever this friend is, maybe this was your only friend, or there were certain things that you relied on them for. Maybe it was babysitting or a service, or they were like family. Whoever this person is, you feel bad. They don't feel bad, but they don't care. Do you know what I mean? They've been figuring out how to benefit off of you, and now it's like the salt. They've always been salt, whoever this person is. They've always been salt, but they've been playing it off as sugar. And as soon as their container, their little top popped off, because everything you do to elevate yourself is making their salt top unscrew. And this whole time you've been looking at them like they're sugar, they're, a little bit misunderstood. This was like your fixer-upper friend, but you didn't realize this was your fixer-upper friend. You thought this is your low-key ride or die. You needed them for certain things. And every time you would elevate, fall in love, live your life, ascend, a little bit of that top would come unscrewed. Well, now the jig is up. Okay, the macaroni is in the microwave. The eagle has landed. Everybody sees that not only is their top blown, it's off, it's unscrewed, it's fallen over, the salt has fallen over, and everyone sees that this is not sugar. This whole situation has not been sugar. It's been salt whole time. It's like I tell you guys, my best friend's wedding. I can be jello. She's like, you're never gonna be jello. Like, you're creme brulee, this person's jello. You're not trying to be jello, but this person is definitely very, very jealous of you. Okay? You thought they're so sweet. They're just a little misunderstood. It's just because they're so blunt, and you're always making these excuses for them, like an abusive, toxic relationship. Whatever friendship this was, it reminds you of a toxic person that you dated. And some of the things and the antics, like, you weren't even realizing that this person was like an ex of yours. And now everyone sees that the jig is up. They see that they're salty. They see who they are. You guys see who they are. Or maybe you're the first one to see who they are. And now everyone else is going to be like, oh my gosh, if collective walked away from said person, something's up with them. And it's almost like you were a piece in their toxicity that made them look a little bit shinier. You picking up what I'm saying? And there were certain ways that you were blocking your blessings, or you were not benefiting properly because this person was in your circle. You guys, as you're walking away from this person, you are not only realizing it is essential for you to walk away from this person because it doesn't resonate with everything you stand for. It does not align with your core values. Your core values are important to you, and it's almost like everything in your life makes sense except for this one person, and you maybe weren't realizing it. You were always making excuses for them, and you're done. You were seeing this person for who they are, the salty, little tolerating friend that has been setting you up whole time, snake, spider, wolf, whole time. This person tries to act like I'm rebellious, I do what I want, blah, 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 blah. But realistically, they have been assisting and stunting your growth because they have been setting you up in different ways. Now, for each and every one of you, this is going to be different, but on how they were setting you up, they could have been setting you up with your person. They could have been trying to make it look like you were in a third-party situation. They could have been talking badly about you to your children. They could have been talking about you badly to people in the workplace. You guys feel like you're at a crossroads with people like this in your life. Okay? There were so many things unseen that now you see. You're realizing that you've been at this crossroads too for a while. You're like, oh my gosh, I've actually been thinking about this for a while, walking away from this person. Why do I feel bad? Is this person boosting my life, or are they actually just stressing me out? And you're going to be realizing that this person was always helping you pick up pieces in certain parts of your life, or they were always around for tower moments or upheavals, but they were also the cause of certain things, and you weren't realizing that. You guys could be seeing 111 or 1111 all over the place, and that is because you are on the right path. Prepare to be blessed. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, prepare to be blessed. You don't feel like that right now. Right now you feel like, oh my gosh, was this the right thing? I don't know. Why do I feel so much guilt? Why do I feel so bad? And it's because this person you weren't exactly comfortable around, and there was a lot that was hidden from you. There was a lot that you didn't see that now you're starting to catch wind of. As you guys maneuver through the next couple of days and you're worried about looking like a hypocrite or looking like a bad person because everyone thought you guys were like gonna be buddies forever. I want you guys to understand that you are getting ready for a bigger role in your life that certain people are not supposed to be around for. So comment down below, I am getting ready for a bigger role. I am a born leader. Things were going well for you, and this person would try to stunt that. They always had ulterior motives. And maybe you guys thought this person is so wrapped up in themselves, there's no way they have time to have ulterior motives for me. But they did. And they were setting you up in certain ways. They were telling you certain things that weren't true. They were trying to trick you. They were trying to deceive you. And they were not reliable. I got that really strongly, like that this person wasn't reliable or was never listening. Like you would be the helping hand. You would listen. You would keep your word. This person wasn't reliable and they never kept their word to you. As you guys are in this new development, this new part of your life, it's going to be magical. So really try to work on releasing this guilt. You are not a bad person. You are not a hypocrite. These people over here that you are friends with were always talking in circles. They're really good at making you feel bad. Some of them have known you for a really long time. And you're just realizing that certain people aren't really an open book like they act like they are. They are not essential to your life anymore. You are your first priority. You are your top priority. And as you are releasing these people, these petty labels, these chuchalinis, you are going to be seeing, first and foremost, you are steady sipping on the fountain of youth. You are going to be feeling youthful. You are going to be feeling younger. There are certain things, I got this specifically and I got this strongly. There are certain things that were hard for you to do. This could have been a job. This could have been doing certain tasks. And as you release this person, as guilty as you feel, these other tasks that at one point when you knew this person and they were heavily in your life were hard to do, somehow you're going to be realizing that these things over here are actually easier to do, even on your worst day with less sleep. So let's say you guys were going to your job and it was hard and you were dreading it. Part of that could have been this person trying to block your blessings. And as you're going to work, you're going to be feeling like, oh, it's not so hard to like just get up and go there and not be like so mad about it. It doesn't necessarily have to be work, but there is something in your life where you were like, oh, this is hard for me right now. They were weighing down a certain part or certain aspects, and I feel like it has to do with how you make money. It's almost like they were doing spell work or evil eye. There were certain things that they were doing where it was making it hard for you to invest in yourself, and they were trying to attack your money while acting like they're actually for you or saving you money. These people were trying to act like they were investing in you while trying to drain or siphon your energy or siphon your money. Like they were literally riding your coattails and you didn't even realize it. They were being really shady. Whatever favors they acted like they were doing for you, that was not the case. And that is what you're starting to see. It's going to be easier for you to make money now if that was the area that they were trying to block. If it was your relationship, this is going to be easier. They don't even have to be spiritual. They're just evil. They are just not happy for you. They are just demonic. They're not good people. Okay, whoever you guys were dealing with, they're very immature. They're petty labels for sure. And if you are in a happy relationship, they were praying for the demise or they're praying for the downfall of this relationship. If you guys are on your game and you're making all of this money, you're securing the bag, you're securing stability in your life, they were attacking that, or it could have been both. Things are going to be easier. And the only thing that's going to be hard is the guilt that you are carrying with you. Everything else is light work. And this is what you need to focus on. Like, oh, me and my person didn't fight today. Or me and my person are getting along great. Or, oh my gosh, this was so easy for me to obtain this, and that. It's because God is showing you, the universe is showing you, this person had a hold on some of your blessings. It's like they had it in a jar, okay? This person had your blessings in a jar, and like a child, they were shaking it up. Instead of being like, oh, God had this over here for you, they were like holding on to it. This is like if they were your roommate and a package came. This is like them holding onto your mail, holding onto your packages, shaking them around, stomping on them and being like, I mean, I guess I can give this to you. It's been in here for however long. Like, they just don't care. And now all of these things that you were so blind to, you cannot unsee, bestie. You just can't. You feel like you're at a crossroads. You're like, why is this so hard? It's because this person had a hold on you. You guys believed in them. You were cheering for them. You were rooting for them, but they weren't rooting for you. They were not rooting for you. So as you guys maneuver through life, you are going to be feeling your leadership role. It's going to be easier for you. All of these things that have been weighing heavy on you, responsibilities, duties, obligations, you are moving towards a period of life where you are going to be feeling light as a feather. Okay, things are going to be going well and you are going to be feeling more fulfilled. You cannot unsee the things that they were doing. They're caught now. Okay, they're not sugar, they're salt, and you deserve sweet things in your life. Also, because you're making yourself a top priority and you're getting rid of friends and family like this, your health is going to get better. This is going to be a big release, a big reset, a big purge in your life. I don't think you guys realized how many emotions inside of you they were really tossing around. How many blessings that they were actually blocking. How miserable this person really was. How they were actually just really tolerating you. And how they weren't happy for anything in your life. They were faking it. Like, whatever they just did, you got a mental snapshot in your head and you cannot let it go. They could have done something super treacherous. And they might not even know that you know. This person could have been on a smear campaign about your person or about your family or about your children. You guys could have found out. This person could have never liked you to begin with, and you guys could be finding out. I mean, whatever you just found out in the last couple weeks, you are not happy about. And what's really sad is this person was doing way more than that. And those are the things that are even more unseen, that you don't even need the veil lifted for. But you're like, you know what, I deserve better. But there's going to be some new friends or some new people or even me that are going to be telling you this is an abusive relationship. This person is possibly a narc and you deserve the very best. Okay? You are going to need constant coaxing at this time because this is not an easy relationship for you to leave behind. However long you've known this person, whatever you guys have been through with this person, you have some sort of trauma bond to them. And it is hurting you to have to really release them, to really let them go. You're like, oh my gosh, well, it's not that bad. And I feel like such a bad person. If I just really let them go, I should just see them every so often or talk to them still or just text them and not hang out with them. Like, you're thinking of all of these strategies on how you can keep this person in your life, and you are going to get strong confirmations, aka me, God, the universe. You are going to get strong signs to steer clear of this person. This friend is dangerous. You need to steer clear of them. This person is never going to take accountability. They're always going to play the victim. I've got other messages about this. And this is like your kind of like your last warning about it, because you guys have already started walking away from this person. So before, I think when I was giving you guys the message, you hadn't walked away yet. And now you're making the steps towards it, but you're like regretting it. You're like, I don't know if I should. There's something that ties you to this person. Maybe your children love this person. Maybe your family loves this person. Maybe your other friends love this person. Whatever it is, you're just like, I can't. I feel like I'm in this toxic relationship, this toxic nightmare I want to wake up from. Your guys' growth is this person's worst nightmare. You guys being in love is this person's worst nightmare. And they have been telling people things about you, trying to set you up for failure. And you guys are just realizing how dangerous this person is. As you guys move towards the weeks ahead, you are going to be celebrating your work. You are going to be celebrating your job, celebrating your relationship. You are going to have more clarity. These things you are not expecting because you feel like, did I make the right decision? I don't know if I should have done that. It's like getting a binky, a pacifier taken away. This person, you were tolerating them just a little bit, but you had a lot of love for them. This person was definitely tolerating you. And it's like your security blanket or your pacifier has been ripped out. And you're like, hold up. Are we sure that we can't just like do this in stages? And I understand how you feel. I understand what it's like to have a friend and them not actually be a friend, to be really disappointed and to feel like I'm in this toxic cycle, this toxic relationship. Like, how did I get here? And a lot of it too is you guys don't like making new friends. I get it. Some of us really like being inside and, not trying to like deal with the fakeness of the world. But these things are going to be attracted to you. These people are going to be attracted to you because you're going to have moved a lot of fuckery out of the way. You are going to feel lighter as the weeks pass, as the days pass. You're going to feel more celebratory. You're going to get back to a new level of yourself or a part of yourself that you feel like you lost. And you are no longer going to let anybody around you limit your beliefs. I'm hearing the song Fly Like an Eagle. Okay, you're going to fly right into the future. Like everything you're doing, your growth, your beauty is this person's worst nightmare. And in some way, shape, or form, they were trying to affect you as a leader. They were trying to affect your growth, and they were trying to affect your beauty. They were trying to affect your growth in relationships, your growth in leadership, your growth in your glow up, and your health is going to get better. You are not realizing some of the stress that this person put on you. Think about a toxic dating relationship where you're like, you can't let go of that person, but as soon as you do, you're like, oh, I don't have to worry about this. I don't have as much anxiety about that. You realize how much anxiety that this person brought into your life. You guys are done with people that talk in circles. Okay, this person is like the mold for red flags. They are the model for naughty friends. Okay? And you guys are going to be moving towards the spotlight. And now you see clearly bold-faced lies, anybody capping, just feeding you that ish, people being all talk. You guys are going to see that in a totally different light right now. Where you're going, you're going to be feeling truly appreciated. You have very special key moments coming up. And I know it feels like you're not there yet. This person was trying to affect every part of your life. You are the original gangster of everything you do. And you guys are no longer going to chase these people to be your friend. You're not desperate for their love or adoration or attention or anything of the sort. You're just like, you know what? They don't love me like I love them. You are going to attract people that are a perfect match where it feels magical. But I'm getting that there's a lot of like butterflies. There's a lot of like nervous feelings inside because you are not used to like cutting off people that aren't maybe the worst person ever, but this person is dangerous. The more that they have gotten to know you, the more dangerous that they are. You are going to have things exposed to you. This is tough love on yourself. Comment down below, I am ready for the tough love. I appreciate myself. I am listening to my intuition. This person also wants you to like really respond to them and like engage. If you're in the middle of cutting them off, be careful with engaging because you're not going to get the closure. I'm like 90% sure you're not going to get the closure that you're expecting from this person because this person just is not going to accept you just walking away from them, or they're going to try to one up you like it doesn't bother them. Either way, you're going to be seeing some real fake stuff. So prepared to have this marinating in your head, like, okay, I see the signs and the things that they're doing right now, and this was the right decision. You're going to have receipts for what they're doing, but I don't feel like you're going to waste your time even showing them. They have been exposed. Comment down below, they have been exposed. May they find their blessings elsewhere. May they find their blessings elsewhere. You guys are ready to explore your options. You're putting yourself first. Your beauty that you are stepping into is going to boost your earning power. And on top of that, you guys are going to be just feeling enhanced all around. The people that you are going to be attracting are going to make you feel enhanced. They're going to spoil you. You're not going to be used to this. Okay? They're not going to be used to this. You guys are used to people thinking that they can only handle you in small doses. And that could really hurt your feelings. Like, oh, I feel like nobody ever wants to be my friend, or they can only handle me in small doses, or I have to like dim it down, simmer it down all the time. And I'm tired of doing that. You don't have to do that anymore because you guys are getting rid of people like this. So I highly recommend that you guys just chill. Okay? Don't worry about messaging them. Don't worry about their disrespect. Easier said than done, I know. And I know you guys feel bad for all the years and the hard times and the things that you guys have been through. But I really recommend just relaxing and knowing that what you're about to bring into your life is about to be so much better and so much easier for you. And I'm so excited to see what happens. So, with that being said, comment down below, I am the phoenix rising from the ashes. I turn lemons into sunshine. Everything I touch turns to gold. I am a creative genius. I am a galactic beauty. And I attract miracles. Okay, when we're on my platform, we want positive things echoed back to us. If you guys are looking for content that's close to a personal reading, I do pick a cards on my Patreon, and I have an extended library ad-free for you guys. The link is in the description, and it is only $11.11 a month. So if you guys are interested in joining Patreon, we have a lot of fun on there. You guys get to vote for the content that we do. And I just did, what is your person thinking? What are they thinking about right now? What are your gifts and talents? There's so many readings. So yeah, if you guys are looking for that and a way to support, $11.11, the link is in the description box. And yeah, I love my Patreon. Anyways, 1111 is your angel number. Let me know how this resonates with you guys. I love reading your guys' comments. I love getting to know you guys. Don't forget to smash the you know what. Hit the bell, duh. And I will see you guys in the next one. Toodles.